Hello. In this video, I will address some questions about coffee consumption and its relationship to health. Is coffee good or bad for the heart? Is it safe to drink coffee if you have high blood pressure, diabetes, or cardiac arrhythmia? What is the ideal amount of coffee that we can consume a day without risking our health? Can coffee cause or reduce the risk of cancer? How long does caffeine stay in the body? Does decaffeinated coffee have the same benefits and risks as regular coffee? What's the best way to brew coffee for health? And from what time of day should we avoid coffee consumption and why? I'll answer these and other questions in this full video, as well as sharing a little bit about the history of coffee. If you're a coffee lover, you'll have plenty of reasons to celebrate. Please stay until the end, I promise it will be very interesting. Oh, and before we start, please subscribe to the channel and like the video, help us make it the most liked video on the channel, and share it with your friends and family. Coffee is a national and global passion, and Brazil is the largest coffee producer in the world, with more than 1/3 of the world's production. Coffee has many health benefits and is distributed all over the world. And you, do you like coffee a lot or don't you care? Share in the comments below. So, let's go. Is coffee good or bad for health? It actually depends on the dose, but the benefits outweigh the risks. In the past, studies on coffee were mixed, but over the past decade, research has shown that coffee is beneficial to health. Until 1991, the WHO listed coffee as a possible carcinogen, but later it was found that there was a decreased risk of certain types of cancer for those who drank coffee. In addition to caffeine, coffee is a good source of riboflavin, vitamin B2, niacin, vitamin B3, magnesium and potassium, among others. Coffee contains over 1,000 chemicals, including polyphenol and antioxidants, which have anti-inflammatory properties and inhibit the growth of cancer cells. However, unsweetened coffee may contain diterpenes, which can increase bad, LDL, cholesterol and lower good, HDL, cholesterol. But the impact of this is believed to be negligible. Coffee can reduce the risk of several types of cancer, such as liver, melanoma, endometrium, intestine, and prostate. However, it does not eliminate the risk. Although there are comments about people who drink a lot of coffee and still develop cancer, it is important to note that coffee can reduce the risk of cancer, but not completely eliminate it. It changes our perception of sweets. Caffeine can change our perception of taste, making sweet foods seem less sweet. However, it is important not to overdo the consumption of sweets and blame caffeine for the results. Overdose of coffee can increase fatigue. Low to moderate doses of caffeine can improve our alertness, energy, and ability to concentrate. However, very high doses can increase anxiety, agitation, and even cause chronic fatigue. It is important to be careful and not exceed the recommended doses, as this can have negative effects. Coffee can increase the risk of insomnia. Caffeine blocks the same receptor in the brain that adenosine acts on, a natural sedative. Adenosine has a hypnotic effect on the brain, causing neurons to fire less frequently, which causes sleepiness and fatigue. Since caffeine fits into adenosine receptors, it does not allow adenosine to act. This can be beneficial for keeping us alert, but if we take caffeine at the wrong time, it can disrupt our sleep and make our rest worse. It is recommended to avoid drinking coffee after 2 p.m. The addition of other substances, such as milk or sugar, to coffee does not cancel its benefits, as long as the amount of added sugar is moderate. A 2015 study found that those who added sugar, cream or milk to their coffee had the same benefit as those who drank black coffee. However, high-calorie coffee, such as those sold in some coffee shops, is not included in these studies. The way the coffee is prepared is also important. Filtered coffee is better for health, as the filter removes some substances that can worsen cholesterol. Coffee is addictive. Trying to stop drinking coffee can cause withdrawal symptoms such as headache, fatigue, irritability, difficulty concentrating, and depressed mood. Coffee can increase the urge to go to the bathroom, as it speeds up bowel activity. This can be exaggerated in some people. Coffee has changed society a lot since it was discovered in Ethiopia in the 9th century. Its consumption has spread all over the world and has influenced the culture of many societies. In summary, coffee is a beverage that offers health benefits and risks, depending on proper consumption. Although caffeine can change our perception of sweets, we must be careful not to exceed the recommended doses, as this can cause negative effects. In addition, we must pay attention to the time we drink coffee, to avoid insomnia problems. Adding milk or sugar does not cancel its benefits, as long as it is in moderate amounts, and the method of preparation is also important. Now, we would like to know your opinion about coffee and how you like to drink it. Do you prefer coffee black or with milk and sugar? Have you ever had a problem due to coffee consumption? Leave your opinion in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more news and information about health and wellness.